Yes, say that again.
Happy Sunday, everybody.
What's up, y'all? This your boy Coach, and we here tonight on a special night
Your boy, Coach.
with boy Coach. I know. Hey, it's one of them nights, y'all. But we want to welcome y'all to the more than the Mr. and Mrs. Marshall podcast. I'm tripping, y'all. But tonight, y'all, we got special guests. They're gonna come on tonight, share some information with us tonight, and it's gonna be a beautiful show.
Yes, excited
Um,
to talk with them today.
yeah. So before we get started, as always, we got to pay them bills, and we like to thank our sponsors for tonight's show. I like to thank Reggie Baldwin from the Baldwin Multimedia Group, and like I told you, you can't go wrong when you're with Reg. So y'all check him out for all your video, photography, and everything else. You'll be all right. Text him and tell him yeah. Also, we like to thank Greg Lewis from JKG Apparel and Designs. Build what you believe in. You can reach him at 989-980-4838, and he can get you all your t-shirts again. He do a lot of varsity jackets and much, much more. So y'all check him out, give him a call, and I'm gonna let the missus handle this last sponsor.
Last but not least, beautifully just being me, hair and growth oil and facial wash and moisturizing oil. I also have growing shampoo and also I have beard oil. And I just added the cream. So it's a growing cream too for your hair. So it not only moisturizes your hair, but it also aids in helping your hair grow. You know, consistency is the key. So come on and try Beautifully Just Being Me. Contact me on Facebook or Beautifully Just Being Me at yahoo.com. Or you can always go to my website, Beautifully Just Being Me at um,
We'll post it up there.
yahoo.com. I'm sorry, I
Look
forgot.
at that. We are tonight.
we
But
are.
it's
We
okay.
are.
So with no longer delay, we're gonna get into the disclaimer
Tonight,
by Miss
yeah,
Joy.
we got to
So
get
we
into
got
it
to do
because we
that.
got some guests tonight. So we're excited to speak with our guests. Disclaimer. We are just wanting to let you guys know that we are not certified marriage counselors. So this is just our opinion and this is things that we went through in our marriage, are going through in our marriage, and just our opinions. Please do not hold this against your other significant other because it's not we're not doing this for you to use this against your significant other. And plus, on top of that, because we're not certified marriage counselors, it's not going to work as far as court or anything. So we just want to bless some people, help out some people and also help us. We're just two imperfect couple that just choose to fight for our marriage each day.
That's right. So y'all, without delay, we're gonna get ready to bring our guest in because I see him in the studio. Um, oh, we could do your Miss G letter at the end, or you want to do it first? It's on
We
you.
can do it. We can bring them in now.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, we can
So
do the
y'all,
Miss G letter
tonight
at it.
it's an honor to have Mr. and Mrs. Epperson on our show tonight, y'all. They've been married for 30 years, together 35. Black love going strong, y'all. So with no delay, I'm gonna bring them on in, and there they are. Welcome to the show, Mr. and Mrs. Epperson.
Hey, hey, how y'all doing?
Happy
What's happening?
good. Happy Sunday to you guys.
Happy
For
Sunday
real?
to y'all too.
Yeah, we appreciate y'all coming on. Thank y'all for, taking y'all time out on Sunday. This is Sunday evening, so it starts a new week. So we appreciate you guys taking that time out to speak with us. We just want to say we appreciate you guys.
That's
You
right.
guys are welcome. We thank y'all for even inviting us. We appreciate the invite.
Oh
Thank
yeah,
you.
because what we gonna get into what y'all doing out here for the married couples is a
Hmm.
beautiful thing, and I know you've been on me because I didn't make the last one, so this one I'm definitely gonna be at. But before we get started, I'm gonna go on and salute your husband right there
There you
from
go. Appreciate it.
boys from
Appreciate it.
Ohio. Okay,
Buck, baby.
hey,
Oh
I
God.
can't say nothing, bro. You know I was cheering against them, but hey, when I seen
Hey,
your message this morning,
so many of y'all was, man. My
Yes,
phone
sir.
couldn't stop ringing in the stadium.
Hey, trust me, my son came upstairs while I was in the bed and threw this Ohio State sweatshirt on me. So,
Oh,
I wanted to kick him out last night, but I couldn't do it, But yeah. So how y'all been doing?
Good.
we doing good, man. Blessed.
That's good. That's good. So what we like to do, we like to talk about life, love, and relationships. And like we said, you guys been together for 35 years, married for 30. I gotta ask, what's the secret ingredients?
Right.
I'll let him answer that.
Okay.
Okay.
The secret ingredient is well, it could be several things, but you got to put
Yeah.
God first. You got to
Yes.
put God
Amen.
first,
Yeah.
and I just turn to Him whenever she get on my nerves and get me upset. That would get me through. I
Yeah.
don't
Okay.
know what worked for everybody else, but that's what
Yeah.
worked for me.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
true.
And
Yeah.
for me, it's the same thing when I'm having problems. Instead of running to friends, I run to
Mm-hmm.
God, because we all know that when you run to friends
Mm-hmm.
tend to hold grudges. Friends will
Mm-hmm.
tend to look at your husband in a different way. And when you
Yeah.
and him back together again, or back goo goo gaga in love, now your friends, your parents, your sisters, your brothers, they mad and don't like them no more, but you back in love. So I feel like when you have your problems, like seriously, you need to take them to God. Everybody don't have to know what your marriage is going through, your ups and downs.
Mm-hmm.
That's between you and your husband to work out. And if at the end of the day, God is the only one that can fix it.
That's
Mm,
true. That's
man,
true.
that's powerful. We talk about that a whole
All the
lot,
time.
and communication is the big thing. We try to tell a lot of
Mm-hmm.
people. Like my wife got a thing, and I want to bring it up because it's interesting what we talking about right now. But we do a thing called a Miss G goodie bag, where we get listeners write us a letter. And last week, you want to tell them about the letter we had last week?
Yeah, last week we had I got a letter. She is engaged and they've been together for 4 years, but she didn't feel that he appreciated her. He stopped appreciating her, and she didn't want to go into marriage like that because she felt like if once she got married, it was gonna get worse. Like he was just gonna just altogether stop appreciating her.
Right.
So we were just telling her like to communicate, with him, let him know how you feel, ask him questions, talk about it. And she wrote back, and today we were going over and she wrote back, and she talked to him, and he told her he didn't love her no more.
Oh
He
no.
didn't want it no more. So she says that she's hurt, but she's glad that she found out before they took that big step of marriage, or he just automatically just played her and not even tell her he didn't want to marry her or anything anymore. He said he didn't love her no more. And so she's just, she's taking it, really bad, which, you've been with somebody for 4 years, you love them, you think that was supposed to be your husband, and then you up, and then it's just like that. So, yeah, so we was just telling her, the communication, and, just trying to fight for it. But if the other don't want to fight for it, what are you supposed to do? And so
Right.
she just was telling us that, she was glad that, she got it out and was talking to us. And so, yeah, it is hard. It's hard
Hmm,
when you're going through a relationship. People think because you married, it's perfect
hmm.
or
No,
everything
no,
is fine, and it's not perfect at all.
no, no.
We say it all the time. We're two imperfect people that fight for our marriage every day. Every day we fight for our marriage.
Hmm.
Every day we fight for it. So yeah. So that was really hard, for her. But yeah.
So if
Yeah,
y'all
you have
could,
to fight every single
Yeah, you
day
do.
that you wake up. People don't understand nowadays. Well, nowadays, the young generation feel like they don't even want to be married. When I was
Oh,
subbing at the schools, at
yeah.
the high school kids, they feel like, Miss Epperson, I don't want to get married. These girls ain't right. These boys ain't
Yeah.
right. And just listening to high school kids, they already saying they don't want to get married.
Mm-hmm.
And it's
and
crazy that they feel that way because they going by what the world is showing them today. Nothing out there in the world is pushing marriage anymore. Everything
No.
is pushing something else. but it's not
Yeah.
pushing marriage.
Yeah.
That's so true, and they all see broken marriages in their household. You
Yeah.
know, as a coach, I see it constantly. You know, I know y'all see it. Like you said, you worked in the school, so you done seen it, and so they
Mhm.
have no real concept of what marriage means.
Mm-hmm.
You know, even when we was growing up, some of our parents, you know, even though they went through the ups and downs and the highs and lows, but they still had that commitment of marriage. And I
Yes.
personally, I don't know where it got lost at, you know,
Yeah.
but it did though.
Yeah.
You know, and for that young lady who wrote the letter, you know, I'm sorry to hear what she going through, you know, but now she knows, so that way she can pick up the pieces, you know, get God in her life and go and find something else. And God got something for her. You know, maybe that just wasn't the right one, but it's sad it took 4 years before they could find out that it wasn't gonna happen.
Yeah.
You know,
True.
Right.
And
Yeah.
sometimes God show us as women and men, he show
Mm-hmm.
us signs, but sometimes us being women, we move out of
Mm-hmm.
emotions.
Yep.
And because of that, we get our feelings hurt because God could have showed our signs before then, but
Yeah.
we be so in love that we don't pay the
Mm-hmm.
signs no attention until God literally come and like slap us in the face with it.
Yeah.
And then at
mhm,
that point, it be too late. She just got off her train too early. That wasn't her stop, but it's
Right.
okay. She back on that ride now. And now we'll just pray in agreement that her next stop, she won't get off until she know God told her, like,
Right.
this your stop. Your
Right.
husband right there.
Well, quick
Right.
question.
mhm.
Quick question. What sign
Yep.
did he show you?
Mm.
What he
He said,
say?
"What sign did it show you?"
Oh,
I'm gonna ask that same this way too, bro.
oh Lord.
That's
That's the little games we play. You gotta have fun with your wife as well, man. You
Exactly.
gotta have
You
fun
do,
with her as
you
Exactly.
well.
do. Well,
Yep.
I would say we was a senior in high school. So I can't sit back and honestly say, oh girl, God told me, because back then my
Mm-hmm.
mind wasn't
Mm-hmm.
nowhere near on God.
Right.
So
Right.
Mhm.
therefore, I would say what kept me and my husband when we started dating. We started dating, and then I had found out I was pregnant my senior year. So I called it off to have my baby, try to make everything work out on the other end. But things happened, life was life. And so
Yeah.
we ended up getting back together. Well, when we got back together, I had a daughter. She was 4 months old. And at that time, my thing was, I want to watch this man with my daughter.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
when we would go eat, and he would always, at this time, me and him both were still living at home with our parents. So when he would call and be like, "Hey, want to go get something to eat?" I would be like, "No, but my daughter hungry." So he'd be like, "Oh, okay, come on, I'm finna come get y'all," and he would take her to go get something to eat. When we
Oh
would be
wow.
out in the mall and stuff, and I'd be looking at tennis shoes, and he'd be like, "You want them tennis shoes?" I'd be like, "No, but my daughter, she needs some tennis shoes." He
Mm-hmm.
didn't know that at the time I was peeping him out, like, if
Right.
you can win my heart over with my daughter and you spoil my daughter, then I
Mm-hmm.
know I don't have to worry about nothing.
Right.
But I got to
Right.
see how you treat my daughter first. And he
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
treated my daughter from day one like she was hers. It was nothing that my daughter wanted or needed that he didn't get. So that's what stole my heart with him, is how he treated my daughter when he didn't have to love on my daughter like he did. And at that time, like I said, she was only 4 months old. And now today, as we speak, she just turned 34 last Sunday. She turned
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
34 years old.
Oh
Wow,
wow,
So
that is awesome.
that's a great
Hats
that's
thing.
what
off
Yeah,
got
to
my
you.
heart.
Hats off to you for stepping up and doing that. Hats off to you.
that's right. Because it's a lot
Appreciate
of
it.
men won't do that.
No, won't even do it with
Mm-mm,
their own
mm-mm.
kids.
Oh, she ain't had no choice but to when you won her over. Then
Right.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
yeah, like they always say, wait till a man is through his stomach. No, it's through how you treat them others around that man.
Mm-hmm.
And you
yeah.
showed that when you treated her daughter
Yep.
with that respect that she was looking for as a woman, future wife, you showed that through her daughter, and that's powerful. There,
Yeah, with
I
no
like that.
hesitation, like no
Hmm.
hesitation at all. Like my daughter want to eat. Okay, I'm gonna come get
Hmm.
her and take her to eat. Like no hesitation at all. Like that.
No,
That's what you look at. Like man,
Hmm.
like she actually doing this. That's something
Hmm.
like you said. That's rare, but that's awesome too.
Man, for
That
real.
is.
yeah.
That's real awesome.
So, what about you?
What?
I want that. I want to know that same question.
Look, we interviewing them right now.
All right.
We interviewing them right
See,
now.
put her on the spot. She can't handle that one.
Nah.
Mhm. And
She
what
got
happened when I
it.
dropped? I already know she gonna say, "Well, I dropped your pager." I dropped my pager at the club. She bought it to me, so I guess that meant I could trust her a little bit. You know,
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
but
that was
but
trust right there.
right.
yeah, that was trust.
It was a
That was trust.
conversation though, the next day when you called me, even though
Okay.
I didn't know who you were, but
Oh
I
man,
didn't
you
remember
put
who
that
you
out
were.
there in public. Okay. See? Yeah.
Oh,
But
but it was just a conversation. We talked on the phone, our first time talking on the phone. It was like we knew each other for years. Like
hmm,
I felt so comfortable talking to him and him talking to me. It was just like, man, like I had already knew him and we had
hmm,
just met last night. But the conversation the next day was like, I'm like, okay, so maybe this might be something. I can't say if it was God. We were young, so I
hmm,
can't
Yeah,
really say. But what I can say is God was the reason why me and him is still together now. We went through a lot
hmm,
and we turned to God to help us with our marriage. I don't think we probably would have been together if we wouldn't have turned to God and said, "Look, we need help. We need to put you in the middle of our marriage. You
hmm,
need to be the foundation and the third string." I think that's what misses a lot of people in their marriage. They don't think to put God in that as that foundation,
hmm,
and they so quick to give up.
yeah.
So easily. So
They
yeah.
giving up real easy. The first
Mhm,
thing mistake or anything that go on, the first thing
mhm.
they want to do is give up and walk away. And that's another thing. Nobody is standing strong. And if God is not in anything that you trying to put together, it's never
Yeah,
going to work. And that's what our pastor
true.
told us. If God
Hmm,
is not in the midst of it, that's your foundation. It's gonna fall. And
yep,
yeah.
we were told the same thing.
even though we still look to God, you still have your ups and downs every day.
Oh,
Just
yeah,
Hmm,
yeah.
that's a constant thing. You have to go to
Mhm,
God for the rest of your life with your
mhm.
marriage, with your goals, with everything, your career, your
hmm,
businesses, everything you do. You got to keep him in the midst of it. I was just saying a prayer the other day that I told God to decrease me to make more of you. I want more of you
Oh,
in the
yeah,
situation.
yeah.
Move me out the way.
Yes,
that's so true.
yes,
I just had that conversation today, and I
yep,
said I gotta get back in church. I seen a lot of wrong in some churches that I was going to, so I pulled away. And without
Yeah.
realizing, I really ain't there for them. I'm really there for that word. So I got to find my way back in there. But I'm in that Bible every morning, 4 o'clock before I go to work. Every other day, and got to do it. Got to do it because, like she said, without him, we wouldn't have had no 28 years.
yep,
And we trying to get where y'all at right now.
right.
And this
Yeah.
a honor again because I've been trying to find a couple that's been married longer than us that can even pour and help us out.
Right.
And that's why it's kind of cool going into this because you can talk about your the third annual Love for Warriors, Love for Veterans marriage event that y'all do. You know,
Hmm.
so
So
if you want
God
to,
had put on my heart 2 years ago to do something for married couples. So I didn't know if it was me wanting to do it or if it was really God. So I said, okay, Lord, if this you, my husband is real funny dealing with a lot of people sometimes.
Mm,
So I said, if my husband agreed to this, then I know it's God telling me to do it. So
yeah.
I went in there, I woke him up out of his sleep like at 3 o'clock in the morning and was like, babe, God got something on my heart and I can't sleep. I'm at to go on and talk to you about it. So I wind up telling him, what you think about just having some for married couples here in Saginaw? We just do it for only for married couples. Let's have dinner, let's have a DJ, and dance and have guest speakers. And the guest
Mhm,
speakers will speak on their marriages because
mhm.
everybody be going through different things in their marriages. And when I asked him, it was like, yep, we could do it. So that means we got to go get the tickets Monday. And this was like on a Friday or a Saturday. He was like, Monday we got to go buy tickets. And from that day forward, this we coming up on our third one. And it's just something to do for married couples because there's
Yeah.
nothing for us to do no more. We don't dress up no more, not even
No,
for New Year's Eve. We don't
that's
bring the
true.
New Year in no more, dressed up, not unless you going to church. But
Yeah.
so that's what we have been doing. We would be in church, then sometime we would have stuff here at home. But I thought about that. I thought that was nice being born and raised in Saginaw and us
Mm-hmm.
graduating in Saginaw. I thought that we would have, this would be a nice thing. And so for the last 2 years, it have. And this year we wanted to do something different by having it at a hotel. So
Okay.
now the married couples can get a room if they want to. They was
Mm-hmm.
able to get a married couples a deal. So we just want to try to do something different every year. I don't want my married couples to get bored. I want to try
Yeah.
to do something every
Yeah.
year. So the first 2 years we had it at a hall. This year it'll be at a hotel. And then in the future, I'm also a travel agent. So in the
Okay.
future, I want to start planning cruises for just whatever married couples want to go. That'll be
Yeah.
something we'll do. So this year, I want to bring it up to them, see how they feel about it. And me and hubby said for the fifth one, that'll be the big five. We like, how about let's do a cruise? So I want to bring it up this year and see what they say, and then we could start planning on it next year. So for the fifth marriage event, we'll be going on a cruise.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That is so awesome. And we appreciate that because you're right. It's not a lot of stuff that for built for married couples, like for to go out and enjoy yourself with other married couples, dinner, dancing, couple of drinks. It's not at all. I told Kevin, I'm like, I'm excited. I gotta find me something to wear. I was on here looking at the hotel room
Yeah,
and
girl,
I'm like,
come
I'm from
on.
Saginaw, but I'm, just that's excitement right there. So that's really a good thing that you guys are doing. Can you tell us, we know it's October 21st, but can you give us like where they can get the tickets and
Okay, you could get the tickets from us. My cash app is $ love LOVE for veterans VETERANS. You can cash app there. I also have Venmo, and we also do take cash. I have the tickets here, or we can meet up at my office space downtown Saginaw at the SVRC building. We can meet
okay,
there, and you could pick up your tickets. The event is hosted at the Four Points Hotel on Bay Road this year. They have remodeled the inside, so we get to hang out in there. If you smoke cigarettes, they have an area for the people that smoke cigarettes, your Black and Milds, your cigars. You will be
right,
able to smoke all that there if you want to. We're gonna play games this year. The first two
okay,
years we never played game. We had 3 guest speakers. So this year we not gonna have no speakers. We just gonna play games. So we gonna
okay,
play games, win prizes, and then me and him also was talking about affirmations. We gonna stand up and want married couple to recite different affirmations because we don't know what other married couples are going through. So
yeah,
we hoping this time maybe these affirmations, maybe some of these prayers that I've been looking at, I want them to walk away with different little goodies in their bag. But I
yeah,
definitely was Googling stuff, and I like how I seen a prayer for the wife, and then I saw a prayer for the husband. Those are little things I want to print out and put in the bags so they can walk away with that stuff because we don't know what we go through. I might want to bash his head in next
okay,
week when he get on my nerves, but
right,
then I got that prayer. That I could be like, let me go get
mm-hmm,
this bag that Toya
mm-hmm,
gave me and pray over him for
mm-hmm,
I, because we always get mad. He get on my nerves. I know I get on his nerves. But at
yeah,
the end of the night, we still can come together and what you want to eat? I want McDonald's.
right,
And we
right,
still get in the car mad at each other,
yeah,
driving
yeah,
to McDonald's. I ain't saying nothing, but yet my baby still feed me,
yeah,
So
yeah,
it's the ups and the downs, it's the ins and
right,
the out. But at the end of the day, I might be mad at him for the day. But we both, since we've been dating and being married, we always know how to come back and still love on each other.
yeah.
You
That's,
know.
and see, that's the awesome thing right there, and that brings me to the point where I said that marriages are not celebrated like they should be
Mhm.
celebrated. And by you guys doing that, you're celebrating marriage and how awesome it is. Yeah, we're imperfect. Yeah, we're gonna fuss and fight. Yeah, of course. But that don't mean we don't love each other. That don't mean we don't have each other's back.
Mhm.
That don't mean that our marriage is doomed or anything. We're celebrating marriages. So do you think that now in this society, now how they portray marriages, is it more negative or is it more positive to you in you guys' opinion?
Well, my opinion is the way they portray marriage now, they bashing it only because so many people get married at a young age, and then they going by how they taking it upon themselves, and they hear the words already that it don't work. So that's they go in with that attitude that it's not going to work. So they don't put that much effort into making it work because they so used to hearing how marriages don't work nowadays, and that's the trend that they go with. But it is work. It's a lot of work. There's no lie. It's marriage is a lot of work, but it's you just about put into it. You get what you put into it. Really.
Exactly.
That's the truth.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And I personally feel too, another thing, you got to encourage each other every day.
Right.
And one thing I love about her, I hear her when she in her prayer closet and she pray for me, and just those little words that I hear, it sparked me to, like, I gotta go do better, better for them, her and my family. And and if you ain't encouraging each other, then it's you can't survive it. I talked to a young man last week. They just celebrated their first year anniversary, and he was like, I never forget the week after they got married. He was ready to walk away.
Yeah.
And I told him, I was like, bro, look, after 4 days when me and her first got married, I called my mom like, hey, I can't do this no more. And she was like, boy, that first year gonna be hell.
Yeah.
She said, but you're gonna go through there and you're gonna fight and you're gonna make it. And I never believed in that. And like I told him last week when he called me and he was like, I celebrated a year. And I was like, so how was it? And he was like, it was hell, like you said. But when he stopped letting everybody else get involved in their relationship, their relationship took off.
Yeah.
And he said the rest of the year was smooth. So and that's one thing I try to encourage people. Y'all got to pour into each other. Even like we said, when we get on each other's nerves, I'm still gonna say something, to make her smile or make her say, oh, I can't be mad at him. And I just think that that's always we got to do that as a man. She does it as a woman, and I know y'all do it because 35 years, that's a long time, y'all.
Right.
I'm 53 years old, and I think I only seen one couple last that long in my life. That was my grandparents, and the only reason they stopped because they both passed away.
Yeah.
I salute that black love right there.
Yeah.
For real.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, I think marriage now with young people too is the persona of just getting married, the wedding. I got my homeboys, I got my homegirls in the wedding. We got this big elaborate wedding, and it's this and that. It's not, and then afterward, and then when you after the whole hype, and after the wedding, and then here comes reality. Now we got to deal with this reality of now I married this man or I married this woman, and we got to work on our marriage. And then when the first hard thing is just like, nope, I don't want to do it no more. I'm done.
Yeah, it's like they give up real quick now, but two, they give up because there's not a lot of examples no more
No,
either.
it's not. It's
auntie and grandma and them, they passing away, and it's really not a lot of positive married couples to look at. And that's why me putting on this marriage event is trying to show Saginaw that there is some positive blessed married couples in Saginaw, and let's come out and celebrate together instead of being divided. Let us all just celebrate marriage together. Saginaw small, we all was born and raised here. Let's celebrate marriage together. It can only get bigger. The bigger the better.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
You can't even get people to come together on something as positive as this marriage event. We've been blessed to have two thus far. That was very elegant, turned out perfect. Like I couldn't ask the first one. I prayed over it. the women that were there that helped, they came
Mhm.
back the second year married.
Okay.
So yeah, so
See?
not only do we have events, but our events turn out positive. We had what, three married couples and one engaged couple after them coming and working at the first event.
That is so awesome. And the key thing you said was you prayed on it. You let God be that center and you prayed on that and you let him guide and lead you on what you and your husband is, supposed to do about that. And that's why your events are so blessed, because you have God in that center with you guys doing something that's showing, like you said, other couples and married couples or engaged couples or couples that are thinking about being married, that you know what, yes, marriage is hard, but you can also celebrate it and enjoy it too. And let's all come together and do something. Well, I just want to say again, I'm excited to I'm excited. So yeah, I'm very excited.
And I was
we gonna
I
have
was
a
gonna
good
ask
time.
y'all, how y'all come up with the color schemes, because this blue and orange this year, that's fire.
Yeah, I love that.
Plus,
Well,
they're my two favorite colors.
Is it? Well, orange is mine. Basically, I had got my first favorite colors out the way. The first year, red is my favorite color, so we did black and red. And then the cotton candy soft pink is another one of my favorite colors, so we did the chocolate and the pink. And orange is my other third favorite color. So that's why this year it was the orange and navy blue. But every year I had wanted to change it up. But I'm a kind of, because of the way the world is and people trying to go buy stuff and buying the tickets, I might have a surprise at the next one's coming up. I don't know. But I just was like picking out the colors because they're always colors of a marriage. Somebody's wedding, was probably that color. So I try to just pick wedding colors. That's all.
You see,
That's nice. And go ahead.
Another way for a healthy relationship, you see how I just let her go with it.
Yeah.
just step back and let her go.
Yeah.
I do the same thing.
Yeah.
Hey, but
He just saying that because he didn't want to wear that soft pink last year.
But bro, I seen the pictures. You was fly, man. You was fly.
I let her do her thing. That keep her happy.
That's right.
I just follow suit. I follow suit, but I'm still head of the household.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah, he gonna always be that, because I don't want to be the head. The head got too much responsibility.
Okay, I know that's right.
That's true.
I know
we know that saying though: a happy wife is a happy life.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
There it is.
And then one of the married couples, they live in Indiana. They are the Mr. and Mrs. Coleman. He was the one brought it to me to have the soccer, the sneaker ball. He the one. So I started letting the married couples, y'all tell me what y'all want to have. He was like, hey, what you think about a sneaker ball? I said, you want to have one? Next, he said, yeah, let's do a sneaker ball. So that's what we did. And then after that, I came home and was like, okay, sneaker ball, what colors we gonna go with? And I was like, okay, we'll do the navy blue and orange. And then I have a home girl that's gonna bling their shoes out. Tridonna Merle, shout out to Tridonna Merle, class of 89. Blinging out shoes. And if you're coming to the marriage event, the code is $20 Epperson 23. She'll give you a discount if you want to get your tennis shoes, bling, pearl, whatever you want on them.
Men? What's she doing for us?
Well, I don't think no men want to get their tennis shoes blinged out. You and
Kevin
want y'all tennis shoes blinged out?
Right.
Airbrush. Dudes with airbrush.
I don't know if she do airbrush.
Oh, okay.
I was just thinking about that. I'm like, man, I wonder if I can get somebody to do some bling on the tennis shoes and stuff, make it pop. But now, thank you.
Yeah,
I'm definitely gonna. Yeah.
And it's a young girl named Ashley Beeman that do the airbrushing, and she fired with it.
Ashley Beeman.
Yeah, she fired with it. You can find her on TikTok, Facebook, all that stuff.
Yeah,
she's good
cold.
With it.
She is.
So
she's cold.
Yeah, we most definitely y'all is happy. First off, like we said, we're glad we got a chance to talk to another couple. putting some positive energy in the air.
Yes.
If you don't mind, I'm gonna ask you. I don't know, but if you got Reggie Baldwin or somebody videoing, but I do the video stuff. I'll bring the camera and record for y'all too, so y'all can have live, footage and everything. So,
Oh, okay.
but, but most
I
definitely it
did
is free.
talk to Reg. We got to set up a meeting with him. We haven't. We had
Okay.
one, but we had to reschedule.
Oh, okay, no problem. Because I just want to
Yeah.
make sure it's popping, and I'm gonna promote it on the podcast until it start and the event go
Okay.
on. So y'all,
Appreciate it.
but yeah, we appreciate y'all.
Yes,
And
definitely.
like we said, we thank y'all again for coming on the Mr. and Mrs. Marshall podcast. Speaking some
Some
beautiful, positive, about
positivity into
marriage,
marriage. Yeah.
and hopefully our listeners can hear what y'all say. And I'm gonna ask one more thing, y'all can, if there's anything else y'all can tell these young people or any of our listeners about marriage, what would it be?
Well, for me, I would say number one, keep God first. Take it to God every time. Number
Mm-hmm.
two, keep your friends and your family out your business. Family include mama, daddy, sister,
Yeah.
brother. That
Yeah.
includes sometimes we got to keep mom and daddy out of our business because where
Mm-hmm.
mom and daddy came from, we not there no more. Some of us
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
are, some of us not. Number
Right.
Mm-hmm.
three, at the end of the day, you gotta trust each other. You gotta trust each other. You gotta
Mm-hmm.
communicate with each other. And at the end of the day, you cannot quit. You just can't quit. You can't throw in the towel. You cannot feel like there's a exit. Just live your life in your marriage knowing there's no exit. I can't leave you. You can't leave me. At the end of
Mm-hmm.
the day, if he not beating you, if he not
Mm-hmm.
doing things manipulating you, if he
Mm-hmm.
not out here just cheating on you, disrespecting you to the
Mm-hmm.
point where it's just ignorant, like
Right.
take it to God and hold on. Talk about it. Never give up. Stop
Mm-hmm.
always jumping to I
Right.
want a divorce.
Right.
You know, we can't do
Right.
that. We just gotta, and that's including me. Back in my
Mm-hmm.
days when I was younger, the first time I got mad, I want a divorce. I'm ready to go. Knowing I was
Mm-hmm.
lying, I just want to see if he was gonna chase
Right.
me to the front door.
Right.
That's
But
cool.
every time I called myself getting mad or wanted to pack my bag, he was always right there, throwing it stuff out. So
Mm-hmm.
that right there let me know, okay, then he must still want me because he
Yeah.
throwing
Like
my
he
stuff.
willing to fight. Yeah, for it.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
at the end of the day, you got to love each other. He got
Yeah.
to love you. You got to
Yeah.
love him, and you got to have God. If you ain't got those three, it's not gonna work. Because no matter how mad you get, no matter how upset you get, you can be mad to the point where you want to kill them. But if
Yeah.
you love somebody that much, love always gonna overcome
Right.
how no matter how deep that anger is, love will always conquer all. So you
Yep.
gotta have love. You got to love each
Yeah.
other. You
Yeah.
got
Yes,
to,
that's
no
so
Yep.
matter
true.
what, love
That
each
is
other.
true.
Hmm.
That's true.
Man, I
Y'all
think,
gave it's almost like they poured into us and
yeah.
y'all don't understand. Like it's like you guys poured in. We really appreciate you guys. You guys poured into us
For
also.
real.
And we appreciate that because it's like we're never too old to learn from other people, other
Mm-hmm.
couples. We're
Never.
not. We're
Mm-mm.
all imperfect, but we're never too old for that. So we really appreciate that because y'all poured into us and we thank you all so much for
That's
just,
right.
Y'all, you're so
taking y'all
welcome.
time.
Appreciate it.
Yep. And most definitely, we will be getting with y'all this week so we can get our tickets. And I already
Amen.
been looking.
Yeah.
I've been looking for my suit. I already
Well,
know what
my
shoes
dress
I'm
on
taking.
this way. He ain't did nothing
Mhm.
yet. He act like he's so cool. Oh, babe, I get mine. I got time. I got time.
Yeah.
I'm running around here like a chicken with my head cut off trying to order stuff.
Mm.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
all right, y'all. But
Yeah.
hey, I ain't gonna hold y'all up because I know, man, that man got an early morning,
All
you
right.
know. And but once again, y'all, we thank y'all for coming on the Mr. and Mrs. Marshall podcast.
Yes, we do.
It's an honor, y'all. And like I said, we'll be talking to y'all more. and I will
All
be
right.
posting more about the event so people can
Mhm.
follow and start reaching out because there's a lot of married couples around here looking to do something.
Right.
All
So
right.
And don't forget also, that's on Sweetest Day. It will forever, ever, ever be on Sweetest Day.
Even
Okay.
better
wow,
reason
Okay.
to celebrate. Even more
and
reason to
that,
celebrate.
Yes.
and
Yeah, it's on
Yes.
Sweetest Day. It will always be on Sweetest Day from here on out. So that, because men always say they don't celebrate Sweetest Day, but
Right.
I
Because
got
we
them to
want
the
to
point
show
where
it.
y'all celebrate Sweetest Day now.
Okay. Yeah, we are. Yeah,
hmm
we're gonna have a good
that's
All
all
right.
time.
right then. Now we know.
All right.
Okay.
Well, we
Well, yeah,
love y'all. We thank
All
y'all, and
right.
we appreciate y'all for inviting us. We really
yes,
enjoyed this, and it helped us out too. We
Thank
yes.
needed
Thank
you.
this
y'all.
We
tonight too.
appreciate you guys too.
All
Y'all
right, for
have a
sure.
good
We love
night.
y'all
All
too.
right,
Yeah.
y'all
Thanks.
too.
I'll see
Even
y'all
my
later.
Buckeye brother over there.
All right. See y'all later.
All
All
right.
See
right,
y'all
y'all have a
later.
good
Y'all
night.
have a good
You
night.
too. Bye bye.
All right.
Bye.
So as y'all see, we had a great couple.
A great
Great couple.
interview.
Man,
How
that
did you
was
feel
good.
about that?
I was,
They poured into us.
man, I'm telling you, I
They
got some
poured into
chills
us.
on some
Right.
things.
They poured into us.
It's something
So
that we needed, you know. We didn't even know we needed it, but they gave
no,
it to
that's what
us.
I'm saying.
And
Like
we're gonna be
God
at that
works.
event, y'all.
Yeah.
And also, just so y'all can know, here go once again,
Yep.
here go the flyer up. The
It
Love
says
for Warrior,
mm-hmm.
Love for Veterans,
Third
third annual
annual
marriage
marriage
event.
event. It's a
Yeah,
sneaker ball, y'all.
that's right.
Get them sneakers and, like she said, bling them out, guys. Airbrush.
Yeah,
Do
we
what
ain't
you have to
blinging
do.
over here. No
Do it.
bling.
Tickets is $75 a couple. It's gonna be dinner and drinks served, and also she has like a what is that? Like a little scan code if you
Barcode.
wanna,
Yep.
yeah, barcode if you wanna stay at get a room at the hotel that it's at and stuff. So it's gonna be a good time.
Yeah, so y'all
Yeah, it's
make
gonna
sure
be a
y'all
good
come
time.
out. And we just found out it's on Sweeties Day, y'all. So
Right.
all
I didn't
y'all
even
looking to do something
realize
for y'all
that.
sweeties and y'all
Mm-hmm.
married, there it is.
Yep.
So y'all make sure y'all check out the event that the Eppersons is putting on, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be a beautiful thing. And also just to go back to
The
the
letter.
the letter that we
Yeah.
got,
I'm gonna
you
read it.
know, you want to go ahead and read
Yeah,
it?
I'm gonna read it.
Miss G gonna go in that goodie bag and read that letter for us real quick.
It says, "Hello again. Thank you for reading my letter last week. I appreciate you both on your views on my situation. I decided to talk with my fiance, and he told me that he has fallen out of love with me and didn't know how to tell me. I was shocked but relieved because we were talking about getting married. I'm not going to act like this doesn't hurt because I'm still in love with him. I'm taking this day by day, but wanted you guys to know that you helped me. Please continue to pray for me." That hurt my feelings when I read that.
Yeah,
You know, that
that's
did. That hurt my heart.
that's sad.
Um, I just my heart goes out to her, and we're just gonna continue to uplift her in prayer. But like she said, that she was relieved that she found out, before they got married, or
hmm
before he kind of didn't say nothing and just left her hanging or whatever.
Yeah, I think that
It's
was a
a sad
coward move,
situation.
though.
Yeah, it was a sad situation, but you know what? When you praying, God will get you out that situation,
hmm
and that just wasn't what God wanted her to be in. So,
That's right. So, like y'all said earlier, she just got off that bus,
yep,
and now it's time. Give
yep,
your
they
life to
gave some good
God.
advice.
Give your life
Mm-hmm.
to God. Let God lead you. Because, like they always say, when one door closed,
Yep.
another one open.
Right.
Keep your head up. You
Right.
stay strong. To the brother, communicate, man.
Mm-hmm.
Communicate. Because what you
Mm-hmm.
do, will come back to get you.
Yep.
And you're going to feel that same pain, and you're not going to like that.
Right.
So, for anybody, just make sure y'all communicate
Right.
and everything, okay?
Yeah, he could have did it differently.
Yeah.
He didn't, that was, but like we said, we're gonna keep her in prayer, and we're gonna
hmm
keep uplifting her. We appreciate you, reaching back out and
hmm
letting us know what's going on. We appreciate you continue to listen to us.
That's right.
And if you have any more, questions or anything you want to reach back, please do.
Please do. And yo, we had a great show again with
Yes, we
Mr. and
did.
Mrs. Epperson.
Yes, we did.
They great people. I've been
Mhm.
knowing them for a long time, and just it was an awesome thing to see them
Mhm.
come on and talk to them like that. And we're looking for other couples that want to come on and talk about marriage and about life. Just get with us, inboxes, reach out to us. You can find us through Instagram, Facebook, Twitter,
Mhm.
and reach out to us. We'd love to have y'all come on and have conversation and dialogue about marriage, or if you're in a relationship or whatever. I'm still looking for that couple that was married but not a divorce, but they still coexist together. I really want to talk to them people. So if y'all out there and you hear me, reach out to me. All right. But other than that, y'all, this your boy Kevin,
And your girl Joya.
and this is the Mr. and Mrs. Marshall podcast, where it's all about life, love.
And relationships.
Y'all have a good night.
Have a good Sunday, guys. Have a great week this week.
Oh yeah.
Always putting God first in it.
And remember, we won't be here next week
Oh yeah.
because we'll be going on a little getaway. But we'll be back the following week. So once again, y'all be blessed. Peace.
Peace out.
You don't know what you do to me.